Hey Cancers, what's up? Jackie here, she, hers. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, and Venus. Astro Sexy Read. Cancers, you have a lot of messages that want to come through. You have 2 cards out of the Tao Oracle. You have 2 cards out of the Sex Magic Tarot. You have 3 cards out of my Astro Sex deck, and there's just a lot of double confirmations here. When it comes to sex and sexuality, I think some of you are needing some bed rest. Some of you could have had a baby. Some of you could have just gotten pregnant. Some of you could have lost a baby, miscarriage, or let go of a child. And this is something, or maybe just lost a child, or a child cut you off out of their life, whatever. For some of you, you are really trying to get pregnant, and Spirit says yes, like these manifestations here are going to come to fruition. The Magician as your overall Sex Magic Tarot energy. So it's like whatever is going on, you can do it. If you see the cords outside, I am filming this live in Peru, so if someone comes up in the background, whatever. So we might just wave and say hi, whatever, right? But there's some things where there's a lot going on when it comes to family overall. This says, you know, really 37, breaking down to 10, closing up major cycles. And I feel like maybe some of you could have also actively chosen to cut off people such as children or people that felt like family to close out a major cycle and move ahead. This card says hereditary blood bonds, maybe you're blonde, I don't know. Kindred spirits, ancestry, home life, community, intimate relationship, and our human family is coming out. But then you also, out of the Tao Oracle here, you have biting through. Dragons could be very significant to you as well. We are in the year of the dragon astrologically, and there could be something about blue or orange dragons here, you know, your sacral chakra, your throat chakra, balancing those kinds of energies with needing to speak up and maybe not bite your tongue on certain situations or scenarios here. But we have take decisive action to restore order, force applied with sensitivity, justice, and tenacious devotion to a task. So a lot of you have been really working hard on relationships with your family, with your significant others, with your sexuality. Maybe some of you are needing to let go of excess here and really hone in on what brings you the most abundance and fills up your cup sexually, relationally, everything like that. This channel, we talk about sex and all types of relationships. So again, just only take what resonates with you. But I feel like you have been to the point of doing and working on these like building blocks is what they're showing me. Like remember, like if y'all remember like those blocks growing up as kiddos, and they have numbers on them, letters on them, and they're colorful. They're like red, yellow, green, and blue. And it kind of reminds me of that. Like you have built so many blocks when it comes to other people in your life that you're like, I don't need to have all these things, and all these people in my life might just be coming to me to build them up, to be their cheerleader. And it's like blocks on blocks on blocks on blocks, which gets annoying here overall, which makes you stressed out and you feeling overwhelmed and overloaded. And this says burdens, gluttony, worries, you're at the breaking point. And I see that here with closing out this major cycle. We have 10-10. Your angels are here though with you. So you could be seeing 10-10 a lot. We also do have 33 coming out to the Astro Sex deck, and the biting here. This could be, you know, something related to hidden mysteries with people. This could also be a breakup that's coming out overall, or some 12th house. Some of you may experience some 12th house pact energy. We are in Mercury retrograde, so this could also be people wanting to break up with you, or you know, hidden sexual beliefs or something in the psyche. You could also be having sex later on in life. I do see that some of you are really exploring gender identity though, because the sun and the moon came out with it. So I don't know if you have sun and moon in the 12th house, which sun in the 12th house really represents like you need to put yourself first. Like you need to allow yourself sexually, you know, your identity to be seen. And the moon in the 12th house is really the hidden emotions. People don't know what you've been dealing with in your relationships, in your love life, with your feelings, with your family members or friendships too. And it's really like Spirit says, you know, focus in on that emotional bonding and that intimacy during this time. And with the sun also says you might be working on your sexual self-confidence, becoming sexually aware of some different kinds of things, and really knowing what is working for you in relationships overall. We also had the 6 underneath that, the 6th house in astrology, which is working hard on relationships and really prioritizing time together, sex, everything like that. Out of the Spirit Says deck, we also have third eye chakra at the bottom of the deck. So Spirit is truly saying, trust your intuition with relationships at this time specifically. You could also be 66, but you're really able to psychically see things that are underneath the surface. Wearing the color purple could really help you open up your third eye chakra, really even just writing down times that I've trusted my intuition, times that I've been guided to do these things. Pay attention to dreams, different orbs, images. Clairvoyancy is what they're also telling me. So some of you have a clairvoyant gift that wants to like be cracked open. But overall, Spirit Says deck is angel numbers. Pay attention to the angel numbers are around you. And you have 1010 on the table here. And you have 66 Ascended Masters here too. And you also had 1111 somewhere. I'm sorry, I'm having difficulty figuring out where that other 11 was. But it's really like taking some time and doing you. So we're just going to shuffle out overall energy from the Tau deck. When it comes to the Cancerian collective, what do they need to know during this time? Overall energy. Excess wanted to pop back out here. So I feel like a lot of you are letting go of relationships. Yeah. And opposition. Like someone could be fighting you in relationships. You have opposite viewpoints. This could also be some oppositions that are activated in your astrology birth chart read at this time as well. But there's a lot of personal differences that have to be communicated and talked about. And you're sick of this person like fighting you or opposing you on these things and these strategies. It feels like there's a gap. There's a lot of misunderstandings and disharmony that's really going on with this. And it just feels like you want to cut it out, like you're over it and you're done. And it's very beautiful how we go from like a 28 to a 38. So it's like 10, 11. So you could be saying like 10, 11, 12 a lot. You could really be experiencing a lot of synchronization overall with numbers. So again, paying attention to those numbers around you. Let's go from the Astro Sex deck. What does Cancers need to know the most during this time? With Scorpio, again, sexual secrets coming out, intense sex, BDSM kinks, power dynamic, mystery, fantasy. And we have Sagittarius here. So we have, I deserve to have an exciting, happy, abundant sex life. Cancer, I feel like y'all got that one the last time. I don't remember though. Confirmation with the ropes like banging on my window. Like whoever needs to hear that, you deserve that. Whatever abundantly sexy means to you or an abundant sex life means to you, that can be important too. And yes, a square. I feel like, you know, this is the oppositions that are coming up that we talked about a little bit. When there are squares in birth charts that are being activated, that is an opportunity to work on things during this time. Relational and sexual challenges are to be overcome and worked on right now. And we have the 39, which is the 12. So like I said, you could be seeing those ascended numbers too. Then we have 10 overall energy. We have the 10th house in astrology. Someone could be having sex at work with someone, meeting someone in your career, life purpose, or just achieving sex goals. You could also have Scorpio or Sagittarius in your chart as well. I could also be talking to a cross watcher. That could be a Sagittarius Scorpio cusper. You could be dating somebody like that, or you could have those energies in your chart, or just an activated house. So just take what resonates with you, boo, as always too. Let's clarify Scorpio. What's going on with the Scorpio energy? Six of Wands in the reverse. I feel like someone who is in the spotlight, fame, fortune, whatever, may have had sex behind your back or is hiding something. This is what they're hiding from you. Five of Pentacles in the upright. Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, like this is something where someone, Five of Pentacles in the upright and then Three of Cups in the reverse. This is like a betrayal kind of energy. There was a third party situation that went wrong. This person could have also like forced like a threesome onto you, or this could have happened overall with a power dynamic. Like you see how this person doesn't even like want it, and this other person's like pushing them on them, and you have Three of Cups in the reverse. Like you're not happy about this. This could have been you, hidden enemy. Virgo energy overall. This could have been, you know, you doing this to someone else doing this to you, boo. Just always take what resonates with you. Empress. So we have Libra, Taurus, and Hermit, Virgo energy. Someone could have gotten pregnant. This could have just been that third party situation gone wrong. Maybe the third party was with a Libra, Taurus, or a Virgo, or maybe it happened during those seasons here. Page of Swords, and someone could have potentially gotten pregnant, or there could have been like some sort of like childlike BDSM kink role play that you weren't into, you didn't like it, and then someone wanted to push it on you. But there was a big secret with this that just like came out. I'm going to clarify one card. What else, please, are the different tarot? Queen of Wands in the reverse. Someone used Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone used sex as a weapon in order to get something that they want that was very self-serving to take from you and wanted to rope you into this experience when you didn't want this overall. You knew that this was not right. Six of Pentacles in the reverse is like you weren't sexually giving or receiving as much as you really could here. The Fool card in the reverse. It could be Aries, Aquarius. This is ruled by Uranus, so this could happen during Aquarius season. This could also be Aries season. We are in a Mercury retrograde from the April 1st to the 25th, so just pay attention to that as well. Leo energy to have the courage and strength to walk away and say no, boo. Tell me about this square, sexual challenges. So, wow, okay. One more, please. Okay, Cancers, you got nothing to worry about. I feel like the sexual challenge is this third party situation gone wrong with those energies that came out a little bit earlier. You have a Knight of Wands here and you have a Knight of Cups here, two Knights. And you have Two of Swords. And so you have like this double confirmation. 222 could be showing up a lot for you. I don't know if I said that at the beginning with all the twos coming out and the numbers of cards. But really, this is like this situation that went wrong and you're like, peace, bye, I'm out. Like, I don't want this. And I feel like with the Knight of Wands, someone was literally reckless, you know, one night stand, and then same with the Knight of Cups. That could have happened twice. This could have been someone who was really pushing you into it, and then someone who was like promising you the world and all these things, and then you're like, no, bitch, I'm out. I see you for what you truly are. This could also be two people coming to you in regards of an affair situation that had gone wrong and really wanting to communicate this to you, but I feel like you're like, not my monkey, not my circus. You did what you did. You fucked up. Like, and why do I have to be the one to hold you emotionally? And Seven of Pentacles, you're like, I'm good. I don't need anything from you. Ace of Pentacles, I'm getting this new beginning. Just watch out because they are watching you, you know, on social media. They are very much so Nine of Swords in their head with this. This could also be an Aquarius energy too. This could also just be different relationships, friends, people, family members that are coming back into your life that are trying to really, you know, take up your energy, and you're content. You're like, bye, peace, I'm good, I'm out. And so I think it's really important for you to just be mindful of some of these things as they come up overall. Page of Wands. Someone could have gotten pregnant here and then you found out. Fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And you're kind of like, that doesn't have to be my fortune. That can be your fortune in future. I didn't sign up for this. It's like these people are wanting to make you feel bad because they are either having a kid, they had a one-night stand behind your back, and now they're having a kid pregnant, and they're like trying to rely on you, Cancer, because you are the mother of the zodiac that is very caring and genuine and has that emotional empathy. And I feel like you're just gonna say, no, this is not my kiddo, this is not my relationship. Six of Swords, like, I'm moving on here. Like, this is not something for you to keep me feel stuck. Like, Spirit is guiding me to move forward with my life, and that doesn't mean I have to take care of yours. This was your decision. Literally, this was your decision, maybe to have a kid, and maybe some people are pressuring you. Some people could just even be asking you to babysit, watch their kiddos, and really trying to like fight you on this or shame you into doing these things. And it's like, my sex life, my sexuality, my relationships, and what's important for me doesn't have to be understood by you, okay? Four of Wands in the reverse. I think some of you are going to be getting divorced here. That's typically the marriage card in the tarot overall. Let's just clarify and see what's going on with 10th house energy. Some of you could just be really focused on your work. Four of Pentacles in the upright. So there is a need for you to protect your money. King of Cups here sideways and Ace of Cups. There's going to be someone more loving coming in, or you're going to get a career or a job where you could potentially meet somebody as a brand new opportunity. You may not trust this fully yet. Like, you might need to know what is every little detail in order for me to move forward, and am I going to love this here? It looks, Queen of Wands, you are going to love it. You are going to be so worshipped in the limelight with this. Some of you could also be sex workers. Spirit's saying Seven of Wands, you're protected to move forward in this. Trust this person. And I think for some of you, it might be this question of like, do I shit where I eat? Like, do I date somebody at work where, you know, I work? Do I shit where I eat, basically? And it's a really great question to kind of understand, well, what are the boundaries and rules? What is this relationship going to be like? Are there inter-office policies with dating and stuff? But Spirit is literally giving you the green light to go with this, to really like hone in on your career and your life purpose. Like, Spirit saying, don't give this opportunity up. And for some of you, I'm picking up on another energy of like, don't give this opportunity up for another person. So some of you could be self-sabotaging a career path for a partner, spouse, or a loved one. Or they're even just telling me long distance too, of like, you may have to drive further, but is that really something that you want? Like, don't sacrifice what you want. Like, you got it in the bag. Libra, justice. Don't sacrifice what you want. What you want is coming, okay? This is beautiful karma. This could also be a Libra that's connecting with you. 10 of Pentacles. Literally, you get the money, you get the house, you get everything that you want, the kids, the dogs. If that's what you want, this career path is going to provide. Whomever this person is, you can trust them, trust your intuition on this, and take those steps moving forward here. We do have the Fool card, but it came out in the reverse. Make sure that you don't believe everything that you hear with this. Like King of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like some of you are walking away from a job or a previous boss, and they're going to try to give you everything in order to stay, like give you more money, but they don't actually do it. And Queen of Wands, you know what you are worth and what you desire and require when it comes to careers or just, you know, people at work and what those boundaries are going to be for you, Bill. On top of the deck, I am safe to take the lead with sex and prioritize my sexuality. Aries season, this is an important time for you to be able to work on that. And we have love coming in, Cancer. So we have Venus, we have love, romance, affection, and gifts are coming. These are opportunities. And again, 28, closing out major cycles and allowing yourself to be showered in the beauty of, I get this career, I get this, you know, relationship, I get this sex life, I get this, I get that, I get anything that I want. And I think that that's very beautiful for you, Cancers, because I feel like you've been waiting a long time for this in relationships, in sex, and work, in life, in every type of relationship that you're kind of working on. And I have balance in sexually giving and receiving in my relationships. So what did I say? Cancers, what did I say earlier? I literally said, maybe you haven't gotten that balance from other people, and that's what you need moving forward. Spirit's saying, be mindful of Mercury retrograde. As I cut the deck here, don't go backwards, move forward with your life, pay attention to those exes, popping out, creeping around, doing whatever, okay? Let's close this out with Spirit Says messages. Cancers, thank you so much for all your support on my channel this last go around. Wanted to do y'all first, boo, because y'all literally showed up and represented for me. So as always, make sure you hit subscribe because that helps my channel grow. Like and leave a comment down below because that also helps me grow too, boo. And I would just love to know who these reads resonate for too. So we have aura photo coming out. Get an aura photo done to understand what energy are you emitting. Pendulum, a lot of opportunities are coming in. Make the best choice and decision for you. You could really benefit from using a pendulum during this time. And again, the twos are coming out, which are choices, decisions, pleasure. It's the sacral chakra. It's sexuality. It's all these different things. And we also have the Akashic Records. Open up the Akashic Records and get a reading done. Spirit has messages they want to share with you. Again, beautiful 74, breaking down to 11, instant manifestation here. Shine bright, don't dim your light, turn it up, and be confident and keep sparkling here. Very beautiful. I love that overall. Top of the deck, we have solar plexus chakra. Work on your confidence and self-esteem to assert yourself. Abso-fucking-lutely. And then middle of the deck, we have planets. Learn about the planets and pay attention to what to do and what not to do during retrogrades. We kind of talked about that. Void moons and keep up to date astrologically. So again, with this Mercury retrograde, pay attention to people, you know, going back on their decisions, trying to get you to sign contracts with anything. Pay attention to exes coming back around. Pay attention to relationships, just even friendships, like trying to come back around when it's at a convenience. And it's like, pay attention to how long was it since I actually reached out to you and, you know, we're showing up for you. It's like, what are their real intentions? Like, read between the lines is what they're telling you. Like, you know, when you get a text message and it's just like, hey, hey, with the creepy hand emoji. I hate those. They're so gross. But it's like, read between the lines and look at what that person is really trying to tell you, okay? Cancers, make sure that you are closing out those cycles. Don't let those exes back in, sex, relationships, whatever. Protect your energy. Work on that third eye chakra. Work on your confidence. Continue to move forward in closing out those cycles and doing what's best for you with these brand new opportunities. Alrighty? Thank you so much for being here. Hit subscribe below. Leave me a comment too, boo. Stay tuned for more. Stay shameless.